This tool is designed to help you pay people money and account for the fact that you've paid people money. This includes paying people for expenses or advances. It also includes paying people salary or taxable expenses. So log into your AgapeConnect site as an accounts user or an admin user and make sure that you're in edit mode in the top right hand corner. At the bottom of the page, you will see a little link called Suggested Payments. You have a choice as to whether you would like to include salaries. So at least one time in the month, you're going to want to include a salary run. And then also whether you want to include expenses in this payment run. So you have a choice of either of those. You can also select the bank account that you're going to use to pay people money. This will be unique to your country. Click the download link. And in the bottom of your browser usually you'll see a link to let you know that the file has been downloaded. Click on this link and it will open in Excel. Now you may have to enable macros or editing. If you look at the top of your browser you'll see a few little options here. This is because the file's been downloaded from the internet and because it has macros involved in it. Now we can see just a few lines in this. I've only set up a couple of staff members on this website with salary, and you can see the first line here. We can see the first column says the RCs of the cost centres. The second line you will see the name of the staff member. Now the expenses columns come directly from your Dynamics database. The column C is showing you the balance of your expenses payable account. I can see here that it's been configured to account code 2310. If you want to change any of these accounts, you can do so in the expenses settings page. So we can see the balance of accounts payable is currently 103831. And I can see I've got a balance on the special salary advance account, or the taxable expenses account, of 2027. This is a special account you had to set up when installing your expenses module. And it holds the balance of any expenses that should be considered for tax. It's important to realize that column C includes column D. So this is saying that this person is owed 103831. That's the total amount that he submitted as a reimbursement, and of that 2027 should be considered for tax. We can also see that this person is owed 1,000 in salary, and we can see another person here has no expenses due him but is owed salary of 1,200. These salary figures come from your AgapeConnect website. They do not come from Dynamics. I can show you where you can set these up. If you go back to your AgapeConnect website, if you look on the top ribbon bar, select Admin. Under the AgapeConnect settings, select this Staff section. This is where you configure all of the information about your staff members. And you'll see on the second tab under Staff Details, there is an option here to set up salary 1 and salary 2. This staff member selected is actually me and my wife. You can see that I am salary 1, the first person, and my wife is salary 2. If the staff member is single or their spouse is not on staff, then you only configure the salary 1 option and you leave salary 2 blank. I suggest at this stage you would send this report to your accountant unless you do your payroll yourself, in which case you can use these numbers to generate the payroll. And whatever amount that you end up evaluating for tax, you enter that in here. So we'll make up some numbers here. We know that for expenses 2027 should be considered, so let's say there's 5 for tax, and for salary, let's say there's 100 for salary, and let's say there's 120 for this person. This immediately shows you in column I the amount that you can pay the person. So I suggest you go to your online banking or however you usually pay your staff, and you can pay them this balance here. Once you've done that, you need to account for all of this in your accounts package, and there's actually a lot of lines involved in doing this. But we've shortcutted this to a single button. You simply click the button here, Generate Payment Journal, and you can see all of the journal entries you need to account for the transactions we've just generated. You can simply copy and paste these into the journal entry screen in Dynamics, and that is all you have to do. Everything at this point is accounted for.